London, a city that stands as a testament to the passage of time. The very name evokes images of iconic red buses, stately palaces, and a sense of grandeur that is uniquely its own. It is a place where a vibrant cultural scene thrives, with street performers, art displays, and a melting pot of traditions and innovations. But beneath this modern facade lies a city steeped in history, a place where every street and building tells a story of the past. It is a tapestry woven over 2 millennia, each thread representing a different era, a different chapter in the city's long and storied history. From its humble beginnings as a Roman outpost to its current status as a global metropolis, London has undergone a remarkable transformation. London's story is one of resilience, of enduring allure, and of a city that has continually reinvented itself through the ages. This essay delves into the fascinating history of this great city, exploring the key events and cultural shifts that have shaped its identity. We will explore the key events, the cultural shifts, and the moments of triumph and tragedy that have left an indelible mark on London. London's history is not a linear progression, but rather a complex interplay of influences, each contributing to the city's unique character. It is a story of conquest and colonization, of innovation and tradition, of a city that has always been at the crossroads of history. Each era has left its mark, from the Roman foundations to the medieval street plan, from the grand Georgian squares to the Victorian engineering marvel. The Roman foundations laid the groundwork for a city that would grow and evolve, while the medieval street plan added a layer of complexity and charm. The Georgian squares brought a sense of elegance and order, and the Victorian engineering marvels showcased the city's industrial might and ingenuity. The city has weathered invasions, fires, plagues, and wars, each challenge testing its resilience and fortitude. Yet from each challenge, London has emerged stronger and more vibrant, a testament to the indomitable spirit of its people. The River Thames, the lifeblood of the city, has witnessed it all. It has been a silent observer to the ebb and flow of empires, the rise and fall of dynasties, and the constant hum of human endeavor. Along its banks, empires have risen and fallen, each leaving behind a legacy that has shaped the city's destiny. Dynasties have come to power and faded away, their stories etched into the very fabric of the city. The constant hum of human endeavor has always been a part of London's story, a city that never sleeps, always moving forward. This river, once a Roman thoroughfare, is now a reminder of London's enduring connection to its past, a link between the ancient and the modern. It is a symbol of the city's ability to honor its history while embracing the future, a place where the past and present coexist in harmony. As we embark on this historical journey, we will uncover the layers of London's past, revealing the stories of those who lived, worked, and shaped the city we know today. We will delve into the lives of the people who have called London home, from Roman emperors to medieval monarchs, from literary giants to ordinary citizens. Their stories are the threads that weave the rich tapestry of London's history, each one adding depth and color to the city's narrative. From the emperors who laid its foundations to the monarchs who ruled its streets, each figure has left an indelible mark on the city. Literary giants have immortalized its streets in prose and poetry, while ordinary citizens have built its foundations with their sweat and toil. Their legacy is etched into London's very fabric, a testament to the enduring spirit of a city forged by time.
Around 43 AD, the Roman legions marched across the Thames, their sights set on conquering this new frontier. The river, wide and formidable, was no match for the disciplined and determined Roman soldiers. They crossed with precision, their armor glinting in the sunlight, a testament to their might and ambition. They chose a strategic location, a low-lying area where the river narrowed, and established a settlement they called Londinium. This spot was not chosen by chance. It was a calculated decision, ensuring control over the river and the surrounding lands. The narrow point of the Thames provided a natural crossing, making it an ideal location for trade and military advantage. This marked the birth of London, a city destined for greatness. From these humble beginnings, Londinium would grow and evolve, its influence spreading far and wide. The foundations laid by the Romans would support a city that would become one of the most important in the world. Londinium quickly grew into a bustling port, a vital hub for trade and commerce within the Roman Empire. Ships from distant lands docked at its wharves, bringing goods and wealth. The port was alive with activity, a melting pot of cultures and ideas, all converging in this burgeoning city. Goods from across the known world flowed through its wharves, enriching its citizens and fueling its expansion. Spices, textiles, metals, and more were traded, creating a vibrant economy. The wealth generated from this trade allowed Londinium to flourish, attracting more settlers and furthering its development. The Romans, known for their urban planning, laid out a grid system of streets, the remnants of which can still be traced in the City of London today. This meticulous planning ensured efficient movement and organization within the city. The grid system was a hallmark of Roman engineering, reflecting their commitment to order and functionality. This period of prosperity was not without its challenges. The rapid growth brought about issues such as overcrowding and resource management. The city had to adapt to these new realities, balancing growth with sustainability. In 60 AD, Boudica, queen of the Iceni tribe, led a fierce rebellion against Roman rule. Her forces, driven by a desire for freedom and revenge, swept through the region with a ferocity that caught the Romans off guard. The rebels sacked and burned Londinium to the ground, leaving behind a trail of destruction. The once thriving city was reduced to ashes, its streets filled with the remnants of what once was. The devastation was immense, a stark reminder of the volatility of the times. However, the Romans proved resilient, rebuilding the city with even greater grandeur. They saw the destruction as an opportunity to improve and fortify Londinium. New buildings rose from the ruins, stronger and more magnificent than before, symbolizing the indomitable spirit of the Roman Empire. By the 2nd century AD, Londinium had risen again, larger and more prosperous than before. The city expanded its boundaries, incorporating new areas and increasing its influence. It became a beacon of Roman culture and civilization in the far reaches of the empire. A magnificent basilica, an amphitheater, and public baths attested to its status as a major Roman city. These structures were not just functional, they were symbols of Roman power and sophistication. The basilica served as a center of administration. The amphitheater hosted grand spectacles, and the baths were a place of relaxation and socialization. The city walls, erected to protect its inhabitants, would stand for centuries, defining its boundaries and leaving an enduring legacy on London's landscape. These walls were a testament to the city's resilience and strategic importance. They marked the limits of Roman influence and served as a reminder of Londinium's storied past.
The decline of the Roman Empire in the 4th century AD had a profound impact on Londinium. As Roman legions withdrew, the city's fortunes waned and its population dwindled. The once bustling port fell into disrepair, and Londinium entered a period of relative obscurity. However, the story of London was far from over. Newcomers, the Anglo-Saxons, began to establish themselves in the area. They founded a settlement a short distance upstream from the abandoned Roman city, which they called Lundenwic. This Saxon settlement, centered around what is now the Strand and Aldwych, marked a shift in London's focus.
Lundenwic, however, faced a new threat: Viking raids. These fierce warriors from Scandinavia, arriving in their longships, terrorized the English coast, including Lundenwic, in the 9th century. Their raids disrupted trade, spread fear, and left a lasting mark on the English psyche. It was Alfred the Great, King of Wessex, who finally repelled the Viking threat. He recognized the strategic importance of London and fortified the city, re-establishing it as a center of power. He also rebuilt the Roman walls, further solidifying London's defenses and laying the groundwork for its future growth.
The Norman conquest of 1066 marked a turning point in English history, and London was at the heart of this transformation. The city, already a bustling hub, found itself at the epicenter of a new era, one that would shape its destiny for centuries to come. William the Conqueror, recognizing the city's strategic and economic importance, made it his capital. This decision was not merely symbolic. It was a calculated move to consolidate his power and control over England. He granted London special privileges and began construction of the Tower of London, a symbol of Norman power and authority. This imposing fortress served multiple purposes: a royal residence, a prison, and a formidable military stronghold. Under Norman rule, London flourished. The city's economy boomed as trade routes expanded, bringing in goods from across Europe and beyond. Markets thrived, and the influx of wealth transformed London into a vibrant commercial centre. Trade expanded, the population grew, and the city's physical landscape changed dramatically. New buildings sprang up, streets were laid out, and the skyline began to reflect the city's growing prosperity and importance. The construction of Westminster Abbey, begun by Edward the Confessor before the Conquest, continued, and soon other grand structures, including London Bridge, began to grace the city. These architectural marvels not only showcase the city's wealth, but also its cultural and religious significance. The medieval period also saw the development of London's civic institutions. These institutions played a crucial role in the administration and governance of the city, ensuring that it ran smoothly and efficiently. The City of London Corporation, established in the 12th century, granted Londoners a degree of self-governance and laid the foundations for the city's enduring financial power. This body was responsible for regulating trade, maintaining order, and representing the interests of the city's inhabitants. Guilds, associations of craftsmen and merchants flourished, regulating trade and ensuring quality. These guilds were instrumental in maintaining high standards of craftsmanship and protecting the interests of their members. However, the medieval period was not without its dark chapters. The Great Fire of 1212 devastated large parts of the city, leaving many homeless and causing significant economic damage. The Black Death in the 14th century wiped out a significant portion of the population. This pandemic brought unimaginable suffering and loss, altering the social and economic fabric of the city. Yet even in the face of such adversity, London demonstrated its remarkable resilience, rebuilding and adapting to the changing times. The city's ability to recover from such catastrophic events is a testament to the strength and determination of its people. The seeds of the modern metropolis were being sown. The foundations laid during this period would support the growth and development of London into one of the world's greatest cities, a centre of commerce, culture and innovation.